soon. An anonymous Eastern Conference exec told Bleacher Report that Chris Paul would love to return to LA and that LeBron trusts CP3, and the two would be a good fit for the Lakers. So now, guys, the one and only actor, comedian Michael Rapaport is joining the show. Mike, we have been waiting to hear from you. Okay, I know you're not really a LeBron guy. You've made that clear. Michael, how sick would this make you if it actually happened?
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he picked up Chris Paul. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. Obviously, last year everybody was talking about Melo going to the Lakers. Friends sometimes don't work good together. Who knows? I don't care about next year. I'm still reeling from this season. If they get Chris Paul, terrific. If they don't, it's not my business. I just want to acknowledge that I am on record on this show picking the Clippers to win the championship. Glenn in Philly. We don't call him Doc in Philly out of respect. And Ty Lue with his big suits. They couldn't get us the Clippers showdown that we all wanted, that we all deserved. That's on the Clippers. That is on the Clippers. As fans, as Laker fans, Skip, I have to say, that's on them. You've dealt with it, Skip. You've dealt with it. I also said that I would give LeBron James his due if they won the championship. The man had me wrapped up in a blanket, begging my wife for ice cream. Okay, I wasn't in a good place Sunday, and then I got harassed by Shannon Sharp. I sat there and the guy calls me, Crank calls me, text messages me, and then I had to sit there and watch him bring out a goat. Which, you know what, Shannon, you're lucky that goat, who didn't want to be there. You could read the goat's face. You're lucky that goat didn't bite your finger off. That goat did not. That's not a happy goat. That's a goat that you dressed up and you took advantage of. He would have felt more comfortable had he been wearing a Michael Jordan jersey.
No.
Okay,
Yes.
but I will say this. LeBron was incredible once again. He's not the greatest player of all time. He might not be better than Irvin Magic Johnson. Michael Jordan is the only NBA GOAT. But I will say this. And this won't be the thing that all the media quote from me because they like to go to the hating. And I hate saying it. LeBron James absolutely has the best NBA career of all time. Genetics have worked in his favor. We don't know what's under the beard. We don't know why he always wears a beard, but he's been so fortunate. He takes care of his body. Obviously, he seems to take care of his body way more than anybody else because he doesn't get injured. I'm not taking anything away from him. The guy has the greatest NBA career of all time. And if you play for 75 years like he plays and you're that good, obviously you're going to have great things. They overcame so much. They got AD. They didn't get Kawhi. Obviously, with the passing of the great Kobe Bryant, LeBron was gorgeous. He was a true king, representing the league, representing the fans, and representing Kobe Bryant's legacy that night at Staples Center. The speech was great. Him not getting the regular season MVP. They overcame a lot. They overcame a lot. This was a season for the books. There was no asterisk. I'm not going to give it any asterisk.
Thank you.
But, okay, you're welcome. But there's a but, and the but is big, Shannon. Okay, the butt is very big. You waltz through the bubble, LeBron James. You waltz through the bubble. You put the battery in AD's back. You didn't have to deal with any brooms on the court because this is the broom I had in Cleveland. Okay, this is the broom that I had in Cleveland. That's the last time I got invited to an NBA game. I wonder why I haven't been invited to an NBA game. I wonder who has the power to take away from a celebrity fan like myself that I never get invited to an NBA game. You see, this is signed by you. That's your signature. After I brought this broom there to Game 3, I haven't been back. Okay, you beat Portland. Poor Dame Dollar went down. You beat up. We knew that wasn't going to work. Okay. The Nuggets, Jamal Murray played his heart out. Djokovic underperformed. But I will say this, LeBron James, you were just sitting there dancing with AD during the MVP ceremony. You need to shave off the base of that MVP to Rondo, okay? You need to give him some of that MVP. But what can I say? The best thing, and I don't know, Skip, you fought diligently all week with this guy, and it's been hard. It's been hard because he's been on you, and I didn't like watching it, Skip. The thing that I don't know if you guys said is you didn't play against one player that was better than AD and LeBron. So every night you had the two best players every single game, and you didn't play against one NBA champion. No disrespect to Iggy, but he ain't the Iggy of the MVP days. Okay, you had no champions. There was no KD, no Kyrie, no Kawhi, no none of that. So congratulations. That's what do you want from me? I've said it. I've said it. Okay, the guy's sick. The guy has the greatest NBA career of all time. But I will say this again. You bring that GOAT back on, Shannon, I'm telling you, I hope you lose a digit. And I don't wish that on a lot of people. I hope you lose a digit.
Mike, I just want to know one thing. I want to know why you would tell the police I was harassing you. You would say I was scamming. It was crank calls. It was, I was a bill collector. You called me. Remember how you was calling me? You're not going to win, and hang the phone up. You text me, you're not going to win, and hang and that was it. Now, on Friday night, will you tell Skip how you called me Friday night 5 or 6 times? Answer the phone. I know you're heartbroken. Pick up the phone. You're right there. You're not doing anything. Just kept calling me over and over and over. Called me early Saturday morning. I'm walking my dogs at 6 o'clock. I get a message from who? Michael Rapaport.
You won't answer the phone. You answer it when it's all good, but when it ain't all good, you don't answer the phone. You don't know many. Listen, the Cinderella Miami Heat, let's go over the team that you beat. You beat Jimmy Butler, who was great. He needs to find out who's training LeBron James, because Jimmy Butler at 26, 27 years old, 28 years old, he plays that many minutes. He can't recover. Somehow LeBron James at 50, what is he, 56 now? He's able to recover. I'm not taking, well, how old is he, Skip?
56. Yeah.
56.
You got it right.
Yeah, they played their butts off. Tyler Hero proved he was a rookie in the finals. He disappeared. There was no snarl, and I like Tyler Hero. Iggy, none. Olenek, they fought their butts off. Bam, he came back, but he wasn't the same. He wasn't even able to handle the ball the same way. Goran, the Dragon Dragic, he was hurt. I still would have thought that the Lakers would have won the series, but next year, okay, you guys are you're back to that. You're back to that mentality, like things are sweet. Things ain't sweet. Okay, the Warriors are coming back. There's a lot of teams in the East that are going to improve. Miami, who I predicted would make it to the finals, by the way. I am on record predicting them make it to the finals. They're going to improve. And, you won this title, the ballroom title. What can I say? You bursted my bubble.
Well, before you go, Skip, I got something I want to show Mike. Let me know what you think about this. I presented Skip this morning with this with the Clippers banner. Let me know what you think about this.
Listen, they did it to themselves. They did it to themselves. And
you too.
Guys have been,
you did it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And they did it to the fans. And you know what? LeBron and them, they didn't want that smoke. But the Clippers did it to themselves. I know you guys were talking about Kawhi. And Kawhi's going to have to make a decision next year on is he going to be like everybody else? Because I understand why people would be resentful of missing flights or being late for flights. And, you could bring this person on the plane and you can't bring that person on the plane and everybody else. Because, these are all NBA players and, they're all grown men. And the Clippers, for whatever reason, I don't know why they didn't want to be in the bubble. But I got to say, LeBron, in all seriousness, he's sick. And I knew when they got to the bubble, he was going to be the guy who was going to be focused. He was going to be the guy that wanted to be there. He understood what it took, the commitment, the sacrifice to be there. And in all seriousness, he was sick. How he maintains able to do it every single season, I don't know. Going into, what was this, his 17th season?
17th.
And next year, I'll say this. I'll ask you guys this question. And I hate saying it, Skip, but if you had to pick one player, I know Skip's like, how are you giving him this much compliments? I hate doing it, Skip, but I am a man. But if we had to pick one player going into next season to win us a championship, just one to start it right now, and if we assume the season starts in January, I would pick, I hate saying it, LeBron James.
Timeout. I would pick Kevin Durant, but that's irrelevant right now. Michael, you are sorely disappointing me because you're crumbling. You're giving in to LeBron mania. You're giving up.
No.
You're saying you are the greatest.
Yes.
You're succumbing. I don't get it. I'm devastated. I have fought on my island all week, and I will continue to fight alone. I thought I would have a little bit of backup, and you can't take the heat anymore.
No, I can, Skip. I hate you saying that. It really hurts me. And trust me, I've thought and contemplated about this moment and the crank calls and the harassment. But the guy did great. He's not better than Michael Jordan. He'll never do what Michael Jordan did. But the next question is, will anybody ever do what LeBron has done? Again, Skip, I'm with you. My friend, I texted you. I cried with you. I sat there. I don't like the bullying and harassment of this LeShannon Sharp. I don't like it. But the planets lined up. He played against no NBA champions. It's fine. They won the ring. It's fine. Next year, I don't think CP will come back because I don't think he likes to, show. Listen, I don't think he likes to show his close friends what he's really like behind closed doors. I bet you Kyle Kuzma can tell you what he's really like behind closed doors. I bet you there's a